Hi Sam. I'm glad to see you again. Today, we're going to look at the word
aber,
Hi Alex.
aber,
What does that mean?
aber,
means but in English. It's used to connect contrasting ideas. The most common usage is to introduce a different point of view or to soften a statement.
Interesting. Are there any tricky parts one should know about?
Yes. One thing to watch out for is that some English learners might confuse
aber,
with however, which can sound similar but has a more formal tone. Now let's dive into the grammar a bit.
aber,
Is a conjunction, so it doesn't change form or have a plural. It simply links two clauses.
So, I can just use it whenever I want to connect sentences.
Exactly. For example, you might say,
ich mag das Wetter, aber es regnet.
which means I like the weather, but it's raining.
That makes sense. Are there any other ways to use it?
Well, you don't really have a past tense for,
Aber,
but you can use it in different sentences across tenses. For instance, you could say,
ich habe das Buch gelesen, aber ich fand es langweilig.
meaning I read the book, but I found it boring. Let's talk a little about where
Aber,
comes from. It has its roots in Old High German, where it was used similarly to how we use it today. It's been around for centuries.
Wow, that's really interesting. So it hasn't changed much over time.
Not really. Its function as a contrasting conjunction has remained consistent, which is quite fascinating when you think about the evolution of language. Now, let's break down the word a bit.
aber,
Itself cannot be split into parts, it's a simple word. But if you think of it as a connector, it might help you remember its function.
That's a good way to visualize it.
And since it's a standalone conjunction, there's no need to worry about gender or plural forms here. Speaking of similar words, let's explore some examples. Other conjunctions with similar functions include
denn,
which means for,
doch,
meaning however, and
und,
which means and.
So, how would I use
denn,
in a sentence?
Great question. You could say,
ich gehe nach Hause, denn ich bin müde.
meaning I'm going home, for I am tired.
That's helpful.
Also, there are phrases like,
Aber nicht,
meaning but not, and,
nicht aber.
which translates to not but.
I see the connections now.
Let's practice using
Aber,
in real-life situations. Imagine you're at a cafe and want to express your preferences. You could say,
ich möchte Kaffee, aber ich trinke keinen Zucker.
So that means I want coffee, but I don't drink sugar.
Exactly. Now, can you try making your own sentence?
Sure.
Ich möchte ein Stück Kuchen, aber ich bin nicht hungrig.
That's perfect. Now let's try another situation. Imagine you're talking about a movie. You could say,
Der Film war spannend, aber das Ende war enttäuschend.
That means the movie was exciting, but the ending was disappointing.
right. Can you create a sentence about a movie using?
Aber,
Der Film war lustig, aber zu lang.
Nicely done. One more scenario could be when you're discussing plans with friends. You might say,
ich will ins Kino gehen, aber ich habe keine Zeit.
So that means I want to go to the cinema, but I don't have time.
yes. Give it a shot, what would you say?
Ich will spazieren gehen, aber es regnet.
Excellent. You're really getting the hang of it. Now, let's remember that
Aber,
is informal, so it's perfect for conversations. Some common phrases include,
aber das ist nicht schlimm.
meaning, but that's not a problem, and
Aber das ist interessant.
meaning, but that's interesting.
Got it. Should I be careful about using it with anything else?
Yes. Just remember not to confuse it with
Obwohl.
meaning, although. They serve different functions in sentences. Now, let's wrap things up with a quick recall check. What does
Aber,
mean?
It means but.
Correct. Can you give me a sentence using it?
Ich mag Äpfel, aber ich esse keine Birnen.
Great. What's the origin of
aber,
It comes from Old High German.
exactly? Can you name another conjunction that works similarly?
Und,
Right. Last one is
aber,
formal or informal.
It's informal.
Fantastic job today, Sam. Remember, the key takeaway is that
aber,
is a simple but powerful conjunction used to connect contrasting ideas. Keep practicing, and you'll use it effortlessly.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this session.